Located on the banks of the beautiful Tennessee River, Chattanooga, Tennessee is the home of the Miller Davis Group and Luzern Limited. Luzern Limited produces machine-tufted rugs and wall-to-wall carpet using 100% New Zealand wool. Luzern's primary focus is the high-end hospitality and corporate markets. Luzern utilizes 5 different types of tufting machines to produce our products. The core of our product line is produced on the computer yarn placement or CYP machine. When tufting with a wool yarn, the CYP machine develops an aesthetic very similar to that of a hand-tufted carpet or rug, offering a rich and elegant quality suitable for a variety of high-end applications. What makes Luzern unique from other wool carpet mills? And specifically, how does the CYP machine work? Of course, all projects must start with design. Luzern offers in-house professional design staff to assist you in developing that perfect rug or carpet for your application. Luzern has a very extensive design library, and any existing design can be altered by color, size, or texture to meet your specific needs. Our design staff can also assist in developing your custom concept into an image suitable for production. Luzern is a vertical manufacturer, meaning we manufacture every step of the production process, in-house, from start to finish. All wool yarn used by Luzern is dyed in skeins at our dye house in Dalton, and then delivered to our main production facility in Chattanooga. The skein-dyed yarn must now be wound onto cones before it can be loaded onto the creel of the tufting machines. Luzern keeps in stock an extensive inventory of yarn in 150 colors. We dye from 500 to 3,000 pounds per color, depending on the demand for a particular color. This is unique to Luzern, as no other manufacturer offers such an extensive inventory of in-stock colors. Once the digital design file has been loaded into the computer of the CYP machine, the next step in the process is to load the yarn onto the creel. Yarns are fed through a series of tubes on the top of the CYP machine. Yarns are then fed through a series of gears and ultimately into the needle block. Each needle block has yarn feeds for up to 6 colors. It is at this point that the CYP machine varies significantly from the traditional tufting machines. On the left is a needle from the traditional tufting machine. As you can see, it is configured for a single yarn feed. On the right is the hollow core CYP needle inserted into the bottom half of a needle block. Please note, the CYP needle is primarily a steel tube which allows 2 yarns to be fed simultaneously through the needle. When a color change takes place within a pattern, the computer activates the appropriate gears to withdraw one yarn while inserting the yarn for the next color. The computer also determines if a stitch is to cut or loop. Here you see the needle penetrating the primary back to create the pile of the carpet. If a stitch is to be cut, the blade activates cutting the loop stitch, making that stitch into a cut end. If the blade does not activate, the stitch remains a loop. This feature is unique to the CYP machine. No other tufting machine offers both cut and loop texture with multiple color capability. Here you can see another unique feature of the CYP machine. Please note that the primary backing is moving left, then right. The needle stays in a fixed position while the backing moves. The backing will move 2 inches left, then 2 inches to the right. The needle makes a penetration of a single stitch, and then the backing moves to develop the position for the next stitch. Once the stitches have been tufted 2 inches, the primary backing moves forward 1 stitch, and the machine performs the same function in the opposite direction. This movement of the primary backing, both left and right, allows the machine operator to determine the number of stitches to be tufted per inch, both across the width and down the length of the carpet. This is what we call a variable gauge technique. We generally tuft a balanced specification, meaning we have the same number of stitches per inch across the width as we do down the length, 11 by 11 or 12 by 12, and so on. As with all carpet manufacturing techniques, each roll is inspected as it comes off of the machine, and any needed mends are made before the carpet is rolled for shearing. All rugs and broad loom carpet are sheared in-house to ensure a quality finish. All broad loom carpet is rolled, wrapped, and delivered to the coaters for latexing and application of the secondary back. After the coating or finishing, the rolls are returned to our plant where they're given a final inspection before shipping. It is at this point, however, where our rug finishing is significantly different from broad loom finishing. After rugs have been sheared, they are laid on the latexing floor in preparation for coating. A frame, or block as it is often referred to, is built to the appropriate size for each rug. The rug is then stretched into the frame. Rugs are pulled tight and squared by using a plumb line to ensure the rug is square within the frame. The secondary back is then laid over the rug and stretched taut. The rug is then hand latexed with a rubber-based latex and left to dry overnight. After the latex has dried, the rugs are released from the frame and the edges are turned, or as some refer to it, folded. The final step in the finish process is grooming. Each rug is laid face up and is groomed. That refers to trimming the edges and generally going over the entire surface of the rug to make sure there are no sprouting tufts, a tuft in the wrong color, and if necessary, additional hand shearing. The last step before a rug is shipped is a final inspection and wrapping. Each rug is triple wrapped and labeled for shipment. Larger rugs are inserted in tubes for that extra layer of protection while in transit. All rugs over 15 feet wide are shipped in a crate or in a tube with attached wheels. As you have seen, the Luzern production process is truly unique. Each product is produced for a specific project with care and attention given to each step in the process. The end result is a product of superior quality with an aesthetic very similar to that of much higher priced hand-tufted products. Luzern is pleased to offer our product and services and would be honored to work with you on any project, large or small. Luzern is a proud member of the Miller-Davis Group family of companies. Miller-Davis is a family-owned and operated company, producing quality wool rugs and carpet in our Chattanooga, Tennessee plant since 1983. And we are pleased to offer Made in the USA products.